Good afternoon. I'd like to call the Governance Committee of Council to order. It's November 12th, 2024. I'm Councillor Debbie Sharma, Chair of this committee. I would like to begin by acknowledging that we're on Treaty 1 territory, the home and traditional lands of the Anishinaabe, Innu, and Dakota peoples, and in the national homeland of the Red River Métis. Our drinking water comes from Shoal Lake 40 First Nation in Treaty 3 territory. I'd like to introduce members of the committee. We have new members as we're starting a new session for the year. We have Councillor John Orlico, Councillor Jason Schreier, Councillor Sean Dobson, and Councillor Matt Millard. Also members of our public service, our city clerk, Mr. Carlos Gamero, and our deputy city clerk, Mr. Andrew Poitras. We have minutes from the last meeting. Councillor Lard, you were present then. Would you move them?
Yeah.
All in favor?
Aye.
Contrary? That's carried. No delegations today, Mr. Clerk?
No, there's no delegations registered.
First item on our agenda is committee meetings, free parking and refreshments. This is a motion that came to this committee via council to look at this topic. Councillor Dobson?
Yes, I would like to move, if there's no questions, that the public service be directed to install beverage and snack vending machines in the lower level of the council building.
Thank you. Mr. Clerk, I just wanted to be clear, there are no vending machines currently in the council building.
There are not. There are vending machines in the administration building, but none in the council building.
So just in the Susan Thompson building on the lower level.
Correct.
Right. Excellent. And that's something that we can direct you via the motion from Councillor Dobson.
Correct. We'll reach out to Civic Accommodations and see if we can get the machines installed. Should council approve the motion?
Thank you. And is this going up to council?
This is going up to council. Yes.
So Councillor Dobson, your motion again?
The motion is that the public service be directed to install beverage and snack vending machines in the lower level of the council building.
Thank you. I think that will serve the public well. All in favor?
Aye.
Contrary? That's carried. Item 2 is a council motion, naming standards. Mr. Clerk, would you like to give us the summary on this?
Sure. This is a motion that came to us from the last council meeting. It was from Councillor Schreier and Wyatt. And this was a request to amend the procedures bylaw to ensure that any motions or motion to amend to be titled and that the authors of the motion have the ability to name the motions. I believe in conversation with the mover, this was more to address an issue where a motion that might be submitted at council is titled in a certain way. It may ask for a report back. When the report does come back from the public service, it has a different title. So oftentimes the history of the item is lost. So if the committee wanted to ensure that motions that are moved at committees or council have the same title, it would be beneficial to provide that direction to the public service as well.
Thank you. So what the desire is here, when council minutes reflect a certain title, I think councillors would like to see that reflected in the administrative report.
Correct.
Okay. Thank you. Any comments, motions, questions?
Sure.
Councillor Schreier?
On that basis, I move that the public service be directed to maintain the same subject line when submitting an administrative report on motions from council or committees. And to me, that resolves a good portion of the reason why I moved this motion in the first place.
Thank you. Anything further on that? No, I'll call the question. All in favor?
Aye.
Contrary? That's carried. Last item, item 3, City of Winnipeg Charter Amendment with respect to community committees. Mr. Clerk?
This is another referral from council from the October 24th council meeting. And the motion called for the province of Manitoba to be requested to amend the City of Winnipeg Charter to reestablish community committees as previously contained in the former City of Winnipeg Act. And as the motion indicates, the City of Winnipeg Act did require council to establish community committees. When the City of Winnipeg Charter was adopted, it did not contain that same requirement. Council at the time felt that there was benefit in continuing the function of community committees, and now community committees exist through the organizational bylaw. This motion before the committee is seeking to reestablish, or rather to make the charter, to make community committees a requirement of the charter as well.
And community committees at this time are reflected in our bylaw, I think?
Yes, in the organizational bylaw, city organizational bylaw.
I know we've all looked at this motion as well. Any questions, comments, motions? Any questions of our clerk? Councillor Orlando?
Some clerks, no, number three.
No, yes, item 3.
Number three, for me, the Citywave Charter Amendments Committees, I move that this be received as information.
Receiving this is information at this time. Any
Yeah,
comments?
basis is, there's lots going on right now with public hearings and what will be, what won't be, and what actually our authorities will be at community committee if we actually have much left. So until that kind of settles down, we may have to reframe what community committees are. At this point, I think it'd be just more advantageous to receive the information for now, let the dust settle, and then we'll see where we need to go from that.
So revisit, receive as information for now and revisit it later if needed. Okay, there's the motion. All in favor?
Aye.
Contrary, that's carried. Motion to adjourn, Councillor Oracle.
Sure, I'll do that.
All in favor?
Aye.
Contrary, carried. Meeting adjourned. Thank you.